So I got declined for the lease on my Murcielago. The bank said no. I had a sliver of hope. They requested financial statements. So I submitted bank statements showing our bank balance. I sent in financials showing what our assets were. And well, the bank has made a decision. They contacted August a few days ago and said, we have a solution for you. We have a way that we can make it work. And that way is you need to lower your debt ratio. So here are your options. You probably need to sell a car or two, depending on the cars, maybe three. I had to make some tough decisions. Do I get my ultimate dream car? Do I get the car that I once had that unfortunately I lost due to a tragic accident? Do I replace that gaping hole in my heart that I truly love about cars and get my dream car back while they're still not gone too crazy through the roof? Like, already you got to remember, I'm currently replacing my LP car with a non-LP car, and at the price I'm buying the non-LP car for, it's double what my LP car was 5 years ago when I bought it. I can't afford an LP car. That's the truth. I'm not trying to buy the LP manual gated Murcielago inside the showroom of August because that car is selling for 1.4 million Canadian dollars, so $1 million US. I bought my LP car 5 years ago for $285,000. I'm buying my current non-LP car for 550,000 Canadian dollars, so about 440,000 US dollars. It's a lot of money, you guys. I've chosen to sell a couple of cars. Now, that's gonna lead me to the next part of this whole story I'm about to unleash on you. Well, what cars? And, well, there's another part to this. All right, let's go say hi to billionaire Mike Hall, who was kind enough to lend me this Defender, brand new Defender, which actually hasn't been all that bad to drive. It's actually a pretty cool vehicle. I like SUVs, you know, my wife's got a G63. Now this is no G63. As soon as you get in the interior, it's all really just a whole bunch of plastic and stuff. But this vehicle is like $90,000. My wife's G63 is like $250,000. I wonder if I could save some money and talk my wife into letting me trade in her G-Wagon for a Defender. I don't know what the odds of that are. I don't think they're very good. Now, I went to Starbucks on my way here to try to sweeten billionaire Mike Hall up to help me out. Maybe we need to get the billionaire to co-sign for me on my dream car. I made the decision to fill the gap in my heart with getting my manual Murcielago back, but I'm gonna have to make the ultimate sacrifice, and that is, I gotta get rid of a car or two.
Where's Tim and what's that sound? It's coming from my office.
Oh, whoa.
What's going on?
I'm playing Raid.
Raid?
Yeah, I'm playing Raid Shadow Legend. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend.
No. I'm gonna play. I like playing this game. I like playing Raid Shadow Legends way more than Tim does. Get online with my friends, we'll battle it out, and we'll have some fun. One of the toughest bosses in Raid is Hydra, with multiple different heads, each one a complete boss battle all on its own. It sounds crazy, so let's see what we're up against. Head of Mischief. This head is no joke. It can cause pure chaos in the fight, and it seems like it has a lot of fun doing it. Head of Wrath. This head gets angry. This thing deals crazy damage. Whether you're hungry for more Raid, endgame content, or just starting your adventure, I've got you covered. You've fought the Hydra and you've faced off against other clans. Now you can do both at the same time. Hydra Clash is a new clan-based competition where you and 4 other clans see who can smack the Hydra the hardest. There's sweet rewards on offer too, so rally your clanmates and get ready. For new players, you can get your hands on Stag Knight.
Stag Knight?
One of the best epic champions around, as well as a skin for Stag Knight designed by JonTron. Just use the promo code JTSkin before October 7th. It's as easy as that. Don't worry if you're not a new player. You can still get Stag Knight and the skin through an in-game event. With all of this exciting stuff and more coming to Raid, if you haven't started playing yet, then what are you waiting for? Use the link in the description or scan the QR code to get insane bonuses. We are talking an epic champion Drake from Lizardmen faction and other useful things. Energy refill, skill tome, XP booster. Once you're in and crushing your enemies, come find me under the name Drift Champ Mike. And if you're fast enough, you can join my clan. So just hit the link in the description and I'll see you on the battlefield.
August luxury motor cars. Oh, the land of supercars. Bam. Walking through the door every time puts a smile on my face, especially when, look what's sitting right here. Not one, but 2 gated manual Murcielagos. In fact, there's 3 more down there on the left, which is crazy to think. They have 5 manual Murcielagos here, and one of them is the only manual LP640 in all of Canada. Crazy. Hey.
Hey, my man.
Look what I brought you.
That is awesome.
Brown sugar oat shaken espresso. They're both the same. You can take the top or the bottom. What are you, a top or a bottom person?
What are we talking about?
Well, you know what we're talking about. How's your day going?
Good, buddy. How's yours?
You know, just trying to butter you up.
Butter me up?
Yeah. I might need you to co-sign.
I would if I have to.
Oh, there's no way. That'd be so bad. Could you imagine? You can't get your vehicle, so you have to get your friend to co-sign for you. So I've explained to these guys the basics. They were like, we need you to lower your debt ratio. So here's your options. You have a bunch of cars with us. If you sold 1 or 2 or 3, depending on the cars you choose to sell, because some have much higher values than other cars, right? It could lower your debt ratio enough that we could approve you on the Murcielago. So I made some tough decisions. And as you know, we sold a couple of cars.
Have you told them which ones?
No, because I'm scared to tell them.
Really?
Because they're some of my favorite cars, and I know these guys like them, and I know you guys follow the builds, and you get right into it, and we love you for that. And sometimes things like this come up, and I don't want to disappoint these guys. Do you think they're going to be a little disappointed?
Maybe a little disappointed.
Just a little?
A little, yeah.
Well, you're a little disappointed.
I was a little disappointed.
Okay,
That's good.
we'll get to it in a second. What cars? In the meantime, good news from the bank.
I'm waiting for the call.
You haven't called?
I haven't called yet. They said they'll get to me before the end of the day. I've been pushing and pushing and pushing. They said they'll call me before we go today. So they said before 6.
Now I'm even
5 to 6.
Now I'm even more nervous.
My palms are sweating. I've been working on this all day.
I drove halfway across town. It was 20 minutes. I'm just joking. It's actually a 30-minute drive. Every once in a while, you guys get a little glimmer, a little sneak peek of the finance department here at August Luxury Motor Cars. Her name is Ashley. She's phenomenal. She's pretty sassy, and she can be. And she works upstairs. And I promised her today when we were making this video, I wouldn't put her on camera. She always gives me a hard time when I put her on camera. She's the one that we work with to move all the money around between us and when we buy cars and the leases and the down payments and the banks and yada, yada, yada. So we got the money from both cars.
Yep.
That money has been returned here. The cars are on their way here. That way we can do all the paperwork and get them transported to their new owners.
Yep.
One of them is going international.
Yes.
Which is super cool. When I say international, I mean like leaving this continent, going more than halfway across the world.
Oh, yeah.
And the new owner actually would like Dave and myself to potentially fly there when the car lands and deliver the car in person to them. Mm-hmm. Which would be an amazing adventure in itself. And I think you guys would be very happy to see that happen. You'll probably be upset to see the car go. But you know what? There's an upside to this. We get a manual Murcielago out of it. It's my dream car. I know you guys want to see me happy. And the rule on DDE that Dave always jokes about is if Damon's not happy, no one can be happy. I'm just joking.
Come look at this.
Okay. So what do you got?
It's a 2006 Ford GT.
Oh.
Still in the plastics with delivery miles. It has 15 miles on the car only.
1,500?
No, 15. 15 miles. 15 miles.
Holy crap.
Oh, even the manufacturer sticker.
Dude, it's even got the window sticker.
Window sticker.
Oh, damn.
All the run numbers.
How do you leave that on a car? Like they'll deliver that to you like that?
If you request.
If you request it.
Yeah.
So this guy or girl
Yes.
obviously wanted to collect this and keep it like this for this exact purpose.
Exactly.
That is crazy. So this has got to be like, unless there's anyone like this has got to be like the cleanest Ford GT
In the world.
They obviously kept it all covered and protected. And
Yeah. Plastics on the seats.
So I got a question for you, okay? Delivery miles, 15 miles. Is there any downside to keeping this car like this for 20 years where you're not driving it or running it? Do they start it? What do they do?
You have to run it. The same with all our cars in here. Once a month, we'll fire them up, let them run for minimum 15 minutes or so, get warm, so all the gaskets stay good. You know, you don't want all the gaskets to blow and leak everywhere.
Right. That's crazy because if this only has 15 miles on it, it hasn't been driven driven anywhere.
No.
Well, for a second there, it's got plastic on it. I thought it looked like cobwebs. I was like, wow, it's really been sitting. That looked like cobwebs to me at a glance.
We just took photos of it, so it does have a cover for this seat.
Yep.
It's just over there for the photos. We want to show people what the seat looked like.
Yeah, it's
without the cover.
perfect.
It's perfect. This car is perfect.
Crazy. This is a really cool color as well. The Murci really sold me on these metallic, darker gray tones. I like them, especially with like a brighter silver wheel,
yeah,
which the Murci has. This is a really gorgeous spec. I know a lot of people get the traditional kind of white with the blue stripes, but this like two-tone gray and silver is really beautiful looking.
Yeah.
So what is this car going to be? What's it worth?
So this car is getting listed for $550 US.
$550 US.
Yes.
So that'd be obviously at the top end of the market of these right now.
Yep.
So you could find a good example of a used version with some miles for $400 US?
Yeah, like they're $499 Canadian. You can find.
Oh, so even less, like in the 300s
No,
US.
$400 US would be close.
Yeah, I'm thinking
500.
350 US. Yeah. Can you find me one?
No, not for 300.
Don't worry, I can't afford it anyhow. Apparently.
Yeah.
This is really cool, and you have it right next to the
10 miles.
Is it Ken Miles? Ken Miles?
Ken.
Ken Miles.
Ken
Miles. I watched the movie, but
the movie with me.
I know
movie
we
together.
did watch the movie together. It was a bro date night.
Just like last night.
This car also won Le Mans, and this car won Le Mans.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
That's really crazy.
That's really crazy. Now, I got to ask you, would you go manual supercharged V8 or would you go with the modern paddle shifter DCT EcoBoost V6?
Depends. Like, I love this if I was using it as a daily, but as a collectible, the V8 supercharged manual.
The sound.
Yeah.
And the engagement while driving this car. Look at the shifter. I mean, they're not making that anymore.
No, not at all.
There's a small discrepancy in price too. This thing is brand spanking new and it is $550 US. And this is...
Well, this car isn't for sale yet, but when this car goes for sale,
roughly,
it's probably going to be 1.8 million Canadian.
Holy crap.
So you're like 1.2 US?
Damn. Now, one of the ultimate cars in here, if we're going old school.
One of your favorites.
One of my favorites is right here.
Yeah.
The 458 Speciale, I would say, is going to go down in history as one of Ferrari's all-time best naturally aspirated V8 best sounding cars. You straight pipe this car, it is going to give you the eargasm of eargasms, just like if you straight pipe a V12 Murcielago. You can straight pipe this car and it's going to sound amazing, the Pista, but it's not going to come anywhere close to the sound of this car and what this engine can produce. Ironically, the seats are the exact same seats. I think they've been the same seats forever. These seats are even the same seats that were in my 430 Scuderia.
I think they're the same seats even in the Pista.
They are. That's what I'm saying. It's like these seats.
They didn't change.
These seats haven't changed. They've been the same seats since, I don't know, probably like 15 or 20 years. They're these neat little things that Ferrari does to just keep the lineage of the brand and the racing heritage all there while doing subtle changes like changing the body, obviously changing the power plant. Exactly. Can I open this?
Yeah, for sure.
This car's for sale, right?
Yep.
Ooh, how much is this?
This car is $759 Canadian. I was checking to see that.
$759 Canadian?
Yep.
This car is worth more than a manual Murcielago first gen.
Yep. Right now.
That's the Ferrari tax right there.
Right.
Oh yeah, right now.
We'll
Give it 10 years. I bet you those beat these.
I bet you those beat these as well.
I think so.
Me too.
What do you guys think? Comment below. Would a manual gated V12 Murcielago in the future beat a 458 Speciale in value? I think so. Because this has a DCT transmission and the DCT in this is aggressive. It is
So aggressive.
Violent but fun, but it has more of a kick and I'm sure they programmed that into the car so it feels raw. The chassis in this is so much stiffer than anything else. The 488 is much softer than even just a 458. I think a 458 is one of the best bangs for the buck if you want the noise and you want to get a Ferrari. If you're talking Ferraris right now.
Performance just,
yes.
I don't feel performance is there. The 488 has way more performance.
Of course.
You don't get the sound with the twin turbo.
Yeah, but that has a much more stable feel. The 458.
Does.
The suspension in the 488, I feel that's where you lose the performance. I feel like it's too soft. Even in race mode, it's like, it's like having one too many drinks and you just can't get it to where you need it to be.
Well, you can put different suspension in it.
Hey, can I start this thing?
Yeah.
Let's go. Billionaire Mike Hall has given us permission to start the 458 Speciale. Oh yeah, in traditional Ferrari form, we got all the beeps. 3, 2, well, hold on, we're not done with the beeps. 1. This car, if I was just a like rich person, this would be in my stable. I would buy one of these over a Pista any given day. Yes, the Pista's faster, it's got turbos, but the sound of this, and I truly believe the setup, the suspension, even the styling between this and a 488 Pista, in my opinion, negligible. They're both beautiful cars.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's get a little heat in the engine and then like we'll just give it just a little love down here. Just a little one of these. Got some heat in the engine now. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Listen to this. And this is completely factory, not even straight piped yet. Come on. Insanity. This car unleashed, straight piped.
That's so loud.
F1 sound.
So loud.
F1 sound.
So loud.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Currently shopping for more vehicles I apparently can't afford.
That's okay. It's always good to shop.
So good. I got a cosigner right here.
Okay.
When did you guys get this one? That's new too.
Yeah, we just got it and it's sold.
What?
Yeah, we got it sold.
Good for you. That's a sick spec. I've never seen this dark of a gray on a Ferrari. Wow. So it's got like a satin bronze HRE wheel, like a dark Grigio paint metallic. Red centers. And I believe these are the Daytona, these seats. This is a fairly high spec car.
It is.
I mean, pretty sick. Oh, it's a Spider?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations to whoever just picked this up.
Yeah, and then there's a Novatec one.
I love this car. I love the blue. There's the what?
Novatec.
We have a Novatec 488?
Yeah, so it's got full Novatec body kit.
You have a Novatec body kit?
I do have a Novatec body kit.
You've had this for a minute, the yellow GT2 RS.
Yep.
How's the market on these? They were so high at one point.
So high. They're still up there. They've kind of flatlined now a bit though.
So what? Oh, okay. Yeah.
5.0 Canadian.
Yeah. They were over 600 for a while, 650.
Yeah.
That's crazy for these. Well, you can probably imagine that these have come down a little bit considering what Porsche just dropped a bomb with the whole GT3 RS. The new GT3 RS is insanity.
We saw it in the movie.
That's right. So Mike took me on date night again. We do a lot of movie nights. Took me for another date night last night. They had an early showing of Gran Turismo, the movie. It was amazing. You got to go check it out when it's in theaters, August 25th. In that movie, they had the GT3 RS in this one scene on track. And so you get a really good look at the car and it's just like nasty. Sounds so nuts too. And that's one thing you lose, again, just like the 488 versus the 458. This is a great example. GT3 RS, amazing sound, but you don't quite have the punchiness of the performance of obviously a turboed car. This is 700 horsepower.
Yes.
Can you imagine what the new 2RS is going to be? Oh. If it looks like the new 3RS, but on steroids, but with turbos, but then you always lose you lose the sound, Porsche. I don't know why. Anyhow, sick car.
This one has exhaust. This one does sound pretty good.
It has exhaust?
Yeah.
Can you fire it up?
Yeah.
I see the keys. And the keys are color matched. Open the valves right away too. Holy shit, it was way louder than I anticipated. That's a real cold start.
This kind of defies the odds for being turbo. This is pretty loud.
I was not expecting that. Okay, you can shut it off. Are you guys, we have any Porsche fans on the channel? Porsche has this massive cult following, but at the same time, I just don't feel like it's DDE enough. Unless you're talking 918 Spider or a CGT, which funny enough, not everyone loved on the channel.
Yeah, and what could you do to this? It's already got the crazy body kit.
Oh, I could find something to do. Build the whole motor, put bigger turbos in it, put nitrous in it, put it on meth.
On meth.
Oh yeah, 2,000 horsepower. Let's go. And then this is the Novatec 488.
Yeah.
What size is that wheel?
22 on the back, 21 on the front, I believe.
A 22-inch rear wheel?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Is it?
22?
A 22.
Yeah, 22, 21 staggered.
But not wide-bodied.
Not wide-bodied.
So the Novitec stuff is always like the tail light cover, the wing, carbon inserts,
Carbon.
side skirt,
Front lip.
front lip,
Wheels.
and the wheels.
And then...
Because then they have their N Largo type kits, which is like the wide body, the N Largo.
And you can tell, so this one does handle pretty good because look at the suspension. This one's tucked and canned compared to that one. That's a factory sit
Oh yeah, that's 4x4 nation over there.
compared to this one.
Man, you go off-roading in that one. This one, you going to the track. Oh, I heard the page.
I did.
We heard it over the, what do you call that?
Intercom?
Intercom.
Yes.
I need an intercom in my house.
Here it is.
I need an intercom in my house.
Fingers crossed. Mike speaking. Really? Okay. Well, we got the 2 done. You're thinking maybe a third? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thanks for getting back to me. I'll let him know. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Well, that was the bank.
You're killing me. Stop it. Don't do this to me. I don't deserve this. I might deserve it a little, but I don't deserve it today.
They were talking about a third.
I heard a third. I know exactly what you're going to say. Sell a third car.
They were talking about a third car.
What other... I don't want any cars. I might as well have sold the other car, which would have covered all of this.
I know.
I could have kept the other 2 cars. More cars are better than no cars.
Yeah.
More cars are better than no... That didn't make any sense.
Did not make any sense, but
But what?
they approved it.
Shut up!
Good. We're all good.
Let's go!
Let's go. All done.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Oh, mwah.
I was worried.
Let's go.
I was a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have to co-sign for you.
Dude, let's go.
We're good.
I'm so... Yes! Dude, I got the sickest plate too.
What is it?
Tire Slayer.
Is it?
It's an all-wheel drive car.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know, man. The Defender. You know, humble her.
Humble her.
Humble my wife. Here's the $90,000 Defender. Just humble yourself, wifey.
She slapped the shit out of you.
She would slap the shit out of me. Yeah, there's no way I'm prying those G63 keys out of my wife's hands. It was her dream car. I'm happy for her. That's why we got it for her, and we do enjoy it. But hey, guess what? Look at this. We did it, you guys. We did it. I know I'm kind of like dragging out the fact that I haven't told you what we've sold yet, but we'll get to that. But in the meantime, look at this. Woo-wee.
Montage.
Montage. You want to do one? Let's do a montage real quick. Oh, I'm so pumped, you guys. This car makes me so freaking happy. Well, let's go get a plate for it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's in the Defender. I saw that you guys already, you didn't waste no time, eh? You just slapped another August luxury just in case you're gonna sell it.
I didn't
Sell behind my back, huh?
be my detailer.
Yeah, your detail. Blame it on the detailer. Oh, Damon didn't get approved for his lease. Back on the website for sale.
Could you imagine? No.
Son of a...
Never do that.
You son of a...
I would never do that to you.
By the way, guess what we're going to bring back?
What?
The YSOB merch line.
Nice.
We're working on a new collection, you guys. You're going to love it. We're bringing it back. This is going to be more like lifestyle clothing. So when you don't want to wear like a big branded Daily Driven Exotic shirt, which I think you should wear 24/7, but my wife doesn't always think the same, on date nights especially. So we're going to make like a lifestyle clothing brand, YSOB, and make some stuff like polos and just cleaner, little more luxury, you know, for date nights when you're going out with the wife. And then that way you can always wear the DD stuff when you're with the boys doing the car stuff. Are you driving this right now?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
this thing is sick.
I bought this a year ago, and it sold right away, which I didn't
Oh, this is
want
the
to
white one.
sell. This was the white one, yeah.
Wrap, so this is a wrap.
No, it was wrapped white. They wrapped over this color.
This is paint?
Yeah,
They wrapped this car white.
they wrapped it white.
Who would
So when I
wrap
got
this
it,
car white?
I peeled it, because this is my favorite color, as you know.
Dude,
right?
blue, yeah, this is insanity.
My favorite color.
That's sick, dude.
Blow-off valves on this thing sounds so
Oh, is it? Oh, this is the one that has the pipes and everything? Do
everything.
you have the key?
I forgot it inside.
Hold on, I'll go with you. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Let's go. I just hit myself in the face with the plate.
Tire Slayer.
I hit myself right in the lip.
Right in the lips.
Tire Slayer, baby. Going on the Murcielago.
And just so you know, if anyone sees that is not my wallet, that's my wife's wallet. It looks like a purse.
Well, that's cute.
It's not
That's a good way to deflect.
Yeah, well,
okay.
because I know everyone looks in the background and be like, oh, Mike's in it.
It's definitely Mike's
A woman's
wallet. Yeah, billionaires can do whatever they want,
Oh,
right?
mine's right here.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, you got
man,
two.
leather
That's how
wallet.
rich you are. You got two wallets.
Yeah, filled with credit cards.
Billionaire has two wallets, you guys.
Yeah, I got a purse for my credit cards and the other one.
So, as exciting as this moment is, I still haven't delivered the bad news, which is what are the two cars that are currently going to be leaving the channel? Well, they are currently being transported as we speak.
Tomorrow, they're supposed to be here.
There's supposed to be two cars here tomorrow. Let's put this on the car. Let's go for a drive. I'm gonna make you guys wait a little bit longer and then I'll let you know what car.
Well, we'll show them what car, because they'll be here.
Yeah, that's true. We will show you the cars. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tire Slayer is currently on the Murcielago. We get this thing rear wheel drive converted. In fact, I could probably call Houston, who bought my LP640 crash and was rebuilding it. He was rebuilding it completely to LP factory spec. So he got the front differential and he was gonna put that back in, which means I might be able to call Houston and ask him for a solid and see if he'll even just give me the rear wheel drive conversion kit I just paid to be put into that car, an updated version before the car was crashed. Maybe he'll just give it to me and we can rear wheel drive convert this car and Damon can go baby go.
Oh, baby, go.
And spin the back wheels on this thing because this is a fun car to slide around.
For sure it would be.
Yeah. Give me a drink.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
I licked the lid.
You licked the lid?
Just joking.
You bastard. Well, this is the moment, you guys, that I've been waiting for to actually start this car and drive it away and it actually be mine. So the funny thing is you might be wondering, well, hold on. How do you have a plate? How do you have all the paperwork signed? Well, we signed it all. We signed everything. We gave the down payment. I had this registered and insured from the bill of sale so that we could get everything going. And it wasn't until the last minute that the bank said, nope, we want your financials. Yeah, the registry over in Alberta, I would have had to have called them had they actually fully said, no, you're not getting this car. I would have had to call them and top off the embarrassment with deregistering the car I didn't get and also canceling the insurance that I just had all set up for the next year. So yeah, I'm glad that we escaped that one. Fun fact,
Yeah?
Ed Bullion messaged me.
Yeah.
He goes, did you buy the dark gray manual Mercy from August? I said, yeah. He goes, I know the owner
Really?
that sold it to you guys, or that it went through.
Yeah.
He connected us, and we were chatting on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And he said, what's really cool is that this car is a super rare spec.
Really?
He said this darker Grigio color, it's called Grigio Lynx,
Yeah.
is actually very low numbers ever produced on the Murcielagos.
Really?
And this is a true one-of-one car. This blue interior was never spec'd with this exterior,
Yeah.
other than this car.
That's awesome.
This is the only car in the world with this kind of dark blue and the Grigio Lynx.
Yeah. Because I've seen the blue before.
Yeah, I've
But
seen
I
it
haven't
in,
seen it with the gray.
and this apparently has a factory sport exhaust. That's why it sounds better.
It sounds better than the other one. Yeah. Sounds good.
Mike's like, get out of my showroom. Oh, guys, I am just over the moon happy. Mainly because I don't have to drive the Defender anymore. Bye-bye, Defender, you treated me well. I want to hear this thing. Look at these things. Who made these tips? They have like a design or a pattern imprinted in them. That's pretty cool. These are usually pretty loud on cold starts. It's loud, really loud. Oh! Now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off.
Had to lift it up the wing. That's loud.
That's loud. I'll follow you.
Okay.
He's going to meet his wife. It's on our way. We'll get some shots of the McLaren. Well, you get a couple of smiles for miles in the manual Murcielago. I still got to call Dave and let him know that that all worked out in the end, because he was super stressed because he genuinely wanted to surprise me with this car. It was the replacement to my other car. Matt and Mike were super stressed. They were like, we'll do whatever we have to do. But my integrity is not going to let my buddy co-sign for me. Here we go. Thank you, August Luxury Motor Cars, here at 3510 Spectrum Court in Kelowna, British Columbia. Woo, she looks good on you, man.
I know, I love this color.
Dude, it's sick. I want to hear it. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on, do that again. What the?
More fell, baby.
More.
Huh?
Send it.
Send it.
Send it. That thing is nasty. Wow, that thing sounds insane. What is going on?
Sounds good, eh?
Nuts! I saw fire! Oh, flames! Damn! Oh, the blow-off valve. Dude, the blow-off valve?
Yeah.
Mental.
The first time I heard that, it was right here, it sounds like. It scared the hell out of me.
We'll get the cars to the shop.
Yeah.
We'll get them all paperworked up and sent off to their new owners.
Have you still not told them what they are?
No. I'm scared, man. I'm scared.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault either. I didn't choose them.
You know what? I think what we gotta do is, I think we're gonna have to make them wait till the cars show up in the next video.
Yeah.
Because that also comes with some more big news.
Yeah.
Later.
See, buddy?
Don't forget to download Raid Shadow Legends by clicking on the link in the description or scan the QR code to get insane bonuses for new players with an epic champion.